Alright, how about now? Can you guys hear me? I wanted to use my laugh, but the audio might not be as great. Can you give me a thumbs up here? Let me know. You can hear me? Alright, well, you guys are going to get the all the ambience of the water and stuff. I apologize if the audio isn't great. This was totally on the fly. I'll better prepare next time to do a live on the water. But yeah, my camera battery died. The battery died. So, and I didn't want to like not film anything. So we're gonna go live with it and kind of just share the live experience with you guys. Let me just put some stuff away. I gotta change lines out here and everything. Trying to put stuff away. Today is definitely different than yesterday. For any of the Patreon or the YouTube members, you guys got yesterday's fishing report. Lights out fishing today. Granted, I got out about 8. So I wasn't out at the crack of dawn. I don't feel like you need to be out here super early. All right, we're gonna make some changes here. Pull this rod. Let's see who's all here. Good luck going to get it this afternoon. Nice. Who else is here? What's up, guys? Heading up to Coho Fish, Southeast Michigan today. Running any Dodgers, just body baits. I've been, I came out looking for kings. It was so calm today, I went offshore. And nothing to show for it. It's like the Dead Sea out there. So I think what we'll do here is, what do I want to do? I've got a flasher fly on the rigger. Let's go. If we want to do a quick limit, then I guess I could just put out the body baits and just call it a day. But I tend to like to want to try different stuff. You know what I mean? Kind of go from there. Any news on the Bike Michigan City? I have no knowledge of what's going on down there. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys pick. How about that? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I'll let you guys pick the baits. So if I don't catch anything, it's because you guys suck. I'm kidding. But seriously, all right. So, all right, this will be interesting. Why not? Let's have some fun. I'm gonna have you guys pick. Do we go with? Where am I here? I'll make sure I don't hit any boats. Okay, I got this one. Let me get a different one. I'll let you guys pick. Oh, I stabbed my finger there. Alright. I'll let you guys pick. Pick something out of the stash here. Alright. Do we go with the stubby or the mini flasher? I'm gonna put on a blue lid live, like stubby, mini flasher. Go. Nope. Oh. Just had a drive by. Big fish on the 3-color. I don't ever put big fish on the lead board. I fish them up top, dude, and then I never found the reason personally. Stubby. Alright, stubby it is. Oh my god. I wasn't in the boat. I caught him when I was going out deep. I went to go explore out deep. Nothing to show for it. Alright, stubby coming out. well. Watched a lot of fish come, look at it. Usually this early in the season, we work really well early. Like, you gotta get out early for it. Once the sun's out, for some reason, it kind of dies off. And since I didn't come out super early, that's kind of what it is. All right, Stubby, Blue Liz. This is Easter egg, I think it's called. And we're gonna just put on a 4-ounce torpedo. Didn't get a drive by my 3-color a second ago. Once I get situated here, I'll get myself up kind of where I want to be right now, actually. I can still see the stubby behind me. Alright. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see which rod goes here. You guys actually called it or not. And let me get myself where I want to be. Alright, what else we got going on here? Who else is here? Thank you guys for joining me. What's up, guys? Alright. Lips. North Point, nope. Appreciate you guys for all the likes. Hi from Maine. What's up, man? Welcome. All right, let's get some bites here, guys. Where am I at here? Let me see. Where the hell am I at? There I am. Okay. All right. Let me get back out. I slid in where I didn't want to be. So now, what I will tell you is, I ain't seen no bait, none near shore. There's some in the harbor, but speaking of bait, I'm working on a video now for meat rigs, how to catch, cut, brine, outwise for meat rigs. So that'll be going out next week. Alright, let me take a look. Where's my study at? Looks like it is. Bring it up a little bit. There we go. And pick up our speed a little bit. Try and get some bites here while we're on live. You know the fish want to cooperate when you're live. Enjoy, getting ready to go to work. All right, man. Well, have a good day at work, Jason. Could also toss a super slim orange. So I already have a super slim out on my 3-color. Which just got ripped a second ago. Yeah, today's definitely different than yesterday. I mean, I started fishing yesterday at 10 a.m. and I was done in 30 minutes. So it's a little past 10 now. I spent most of my morning going out deep, one fish to show for it. So now that I'm back inside, we'll work it and kind of see what these fish are doing. But I'm not seeing a lot of activity at all, So that's kind of the interesting part about this. Give those some zigzags. I mean, I think I got this. I think I got that part of the fishing down. It should be all right. But I was setting up changing out rods and lines and stuff like that. So now that I got that done, see if we can't get some bites here. I think the other thing I'll do, we'll see here, we'll try that in a minute. I'm gonna let these soak for a little bit. When I'm coho fishing, if I don't get bites in like 10-15 minutes, I'm changing stuff out, because if they're around, they're pretty ferocious eaters, so it shouldn't take long, especially this time of the year. So we'll see. If nothing happens, we'll have to put out a body bait and just kind of get it done. All right, here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. I mean, I'm not seeing anything in the water. It's crazy that, I mean, this time last year, no, years prior, you'd have all the bait in April. It's just a very different setup this year. So, how fast can you troll? We picked up our fish at 3.2. I could pick it up. I haven't had to though. I've been doing fine at 2.5 has been working for me. So that's not really the issue. The issue is I'm not even seeing fish coming to the spread. That's the issue. I'm not working. The speed thing is whatever. I'm not seeing fish right now, period. That's more of the concerning part. So at this point, I'm kind of just reconning around here to kind of see where these fish are hanging out at. But it's kind of crazy. This isn't like yesterday. Yesterday, I mean, I'd see them roaming wolf packs coming through the live, you know, every few minutes and such. Or I'd see them come off the bottom and look at the flasher fly, or come up and look at the downrigger ball. There's a lot more activity is what I'm trying to say. Right now, there's not activity. I'm not seeing anything on here. And we got the stubby out. That should have hit. I've got, believe it or not, I'll run an 8-inch paddle this early in the year. And I've got one on there, and it always works. And it tends to catch the nicer size coho. I'm not seeing anything come up on that. We did get a rip on the 3-color, but, you know, nothing there. So here's the question. Here's the question, guys. Do I leave the 3-color or do we put out a thin fish? What do you guys think? I mean, the spoons have been all right. The spoon bite hasn't like taken off just yet, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the spread, which is crazy. Ten fish is cold crack. Yeah, it is. How deep? What? How deep are my lures? Or I'm not seeing much here. Sometimes you gotta do the hey fishy fishy, you know. Here fishy fishy. Here fishy fishy. All right. Said stick with the 3-color. All right, I'll soak a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever happened from yesterday into overnight, something did something to change things up here. It's not the same setup as yesterday. I'm not seeing the same activity. What's up, Mike? A 2-color with a flick shed perch color for silvers. That's what's working for you? Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't tend to put thin fish on lead cores. I'll either put a spoon or a Dodger fly, but for me, the cranks all just are flatlined. You know, they're all just flatlined. Oh, there's a little alewife on the surface here dying. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's a random alewife just swimming at the surface. Flicker shed is a great option, yeah. I've got those as well. Man, what's happening today? You could tell it's different, man. The boats are still out here. People are still kind of trying to fish, get their fish. All right. It's the sun? I don't think it's the sun, bro. It was a sunny day yesterday too. Something about the overnight winds. You know, yesterday it was a northeast, and I was in 1 to 3 footers rollers yesterday, catching fish. And it was a hot bite. And that video will go up the next couple of days. Today though, the wind shifted from north, and now it's breezing just out of the southeast. Super chill. This is a perfect kind of like chop on the water. This is like, to me, ideal. And just different. It's just different. I'm just not seeing the level of fish activity in the spread. Never late to the show. Welcome, my friends. Yeah, someone got a banana in the kayak, right? Exactly. Someone snuck something on my stuff. All right, we're gonna have to make some adjustments here. Gonna slide out a little bit deeper. Good morning, Gran. It's hard to see the guy's names. I apologize. My phone is a little ways away from me. I wish I could get a wider shot so you guys can kind of like see the poles, but I'll show you guys the fish as we get hooked up and stuff. Watercolor change. Let's see. I don't think so. Yesterday I'd say the water was about 7 feet of clarity. And usually I could tell by my downrigger ball. I'll just let it go until that disappears, and I'd probably say like 7, maybe 10 feet of depth. So the water clarity is good. All right. I think we're gonna make another change. Question now for you guys is, we got a stubby out. So now we're gonna do a mini flasher, but which one? Which mini flasher from Mr. Chrome are we gonna go with? This is the GMO. This is a newer one. I don't know the name of it. So let's do, this is 1, this is 2. 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. I need all your guys' input. Spam it in the chat. 1 or 2. I see 2. This is called dolphin? You sure? Looks like a bunch of 2s. All right, let's see number 2. The people have spoken. Nope, I just had a coho come into the spread as I glanced down. So that's good. Oh, there's a nice pack. Oh, let's see if it comes in. If anything, they should hit the stubby. It's right there. They come up on the spread. Come on, Mr. Coho. Our friends want to see you. Oh, yeah, look at that pack. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. And they disappeared on me. Oh, there it is. What'd I tell you? All right, you guys. There it is. I told you that pack was right. See, that's why I run that big flasher. They came in on the flasher first. It was a pack of 3 or 4 of them. And and they followed the big flasher, checked it out, and broke off. And I saw one or two slide up. Boom. All right, let's try and get him in here. Right? Coming off. Whoa, 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 whoa! There he is, boys. Hey, good job. You guys caught a fish. Hey, you guys actually know how to fish, huh? All right. There we go. That's a nice sized fish. Let me clean up this. It's a little messy in here. All right. That'll be number 2 for today. Let me just unscrew this hole. Of course, the fish decides to tangle everything here. Jeez. What's happening right now? What did this fish do? Alright, there we go. We got it. Alright. Stubby! Congratulations. You guys called a good one right there. Let me get him. I'll show you what he looks like. Where my pliers at. By the way, someone wants to hook me up with a little small club. I need to get a little bonker. I keep forgetting to do that. These guys go absolutely nuts in the kayak. He's off. I'll show them. Let me get the line set. You know, I like to set lines quickly. Get it back out there. So you don't fall out of my kayak. And we took that off that stubby Easter egg and the blue Liz fly. So good job. Good job. And you guys have chosen the next setup. Give me 1 second. Somehow I managed to. Okay, we're good. The fly head got on my paddle. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me check. Oh! I just put it in the rod holder. Jesus Christ. Oh, all right. I didn't even get a chance to show you the other fish. Jeez. Oh, Lord. All right. Oh, whoa, whoa. Chill out, buddy. Chill out. Chill out. There it is. Jesus, that just went in the drink. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. Whoa! What did he do? He slapped the hell. What happened to the... Oh, God. This is stupid. I'm just setting it back down. Let's see if this happens. Wait. Are we zoomed out? All right, we good? All right, guys. Jesus. All right. It's chaotic in here. This is why I love kayak fishing. I thought I had a rod go. All right. Oh my God. What are you guys doing here? All right, hold on. It's pandemonium in the kayak here. Pure pandemonium. There's Jesus Christ. That's fish number 1. Actually. There we go, boys. You guys caught these. Good job. Good job. All right, let's make a change here. Just need 2 more for a limit. Call it a day. I still got other stuff to do. I got to finish the brine video. The detailed report will go up on the YouTube channel members and Patreon. I gotta leave these guys out here in a second. Two more, and you gotta switch to Lakers. Yeah, well, no, I went out deep for Lakers. Well, for Kings, but nothing to show for it. Not even a Laker bite out there. Alright. So we're going to go with the mini flasher here. I kind of have an idea for a video, like kind of somewhat of like a challenge video. I call it like a one and done challenge where you can only use one lure. And the minute you catch a fish, you gotta pull it off. You can't use it again. That'd be kind of cool, huh? What do you guys think? Let me pull lines here. I gotta reset. I didn't set the weight properly on my on that rod. I gotta fix it. I think I'm gonna pull the lead core out. I don't even think we need it. We're gonna get our fish with these flasher and the stubby. Let me bleed out these fish real quick. That'd be a cool video. Yeah, I think so too. Alright, bleed him out. It is a complete shit show on my kayak right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get these lines set again. All right, let's see if this little guy catches. Good. Fix this rod real quick. The weight had popped and it slid all the way down to the stubby, so fix that real quick. Alright, we're set now. Whew. We're gonna pull the 3-color. I just don't think we're gonna need it. Spoons have been alright. Like I've been getting like 1 or 2 here or there per trip, but obviously the body baits and now the you know, Dodger slash mini flasher bite is definitely picked up. Yeah, out of MP. No, I'm not seeing anything. I haven't seen no bait. I'm not seeing. Yeah, no, they're just roaming fish. You just cover water until. Oh, yeah, here comes one. Here's another pack. They blew by though. No takers. What do you guys think? Should we throw out a thin fish to expedite this or what? Let me see my speed here. Looks like we're good. What's up, man? Team, welcome. Should we put out the body bait? Watermelon. You guys know me. Trust tried and true. Look at this guy. Look how ate up he is. Just destroyed. Destroyed. Slide back in this direction here. Guys, these little Ninja mini boards are fantastic for your Coho. Alright, we got that rod in. Oops. Alright, let's see, pick this one up a little bit. Alright, you guys pretty much picked my spread at this point, so let's see what happens here. I'm trying to get two more fish for our limit. How deep? I'm just fishing the top 15 feet of the water column. Top 20 maybe. You haven't had any hits on the body baits? Really? Ninjas are the best. Yeah, they're pretty solid, dude. The minis are like perfect for the kayak. But don't overlook them too if you're in a boat. I mean, they're good for pulling up to 3 colors, I found. They'll pull up to 3 colors. Here, fishy, not marking nothing. And you see, I mean, we got that bite. We just went through a pod of roaming fish, and you know, boom, that happens. How's Chicago doing? I haven't fished out of Chicago. Yeah, I was there last week. It was a tough bite. I'm not even gonna. I shot a video. I'm not even gonna post it. I don't think it was really worth it. I caught 2 browns. I'll put the brown catches up as shorts, but as for the full video, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, it was kind of tough. I might be fishing back out of Chicago next week with Captain Ernesto. I'll have probably more to share once I actually fish it, but last I knew, you had to kind of go offshore still to catch fish. Come on. It's man, it's just so weird that there's no bait anywhere. So weird. We're going into the wind now. All the Coho I caught yesterday all had owls. They were stuffed with owls. The wind is really bad. Oh, man. Let me taste it. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm on the, I didn't plan to do a live. I'll have a better mic set up. For some reason, it wasn't. Could try it again. Let me try it again. Let me know when it gets better. Better? Okay. So basically I just can't troll south. Got it. Trying to see if this mic thing will work. Check. All right, let's try this again, guys. Let me know if this works. Alright. That's weird. No, I'll figure that out for the next time we do this. Clear the boat behind me. Give me 1 second, trying to put this away. All right, guys, we got all the lure choices you guys wanted. Where are the fish at? He's back. Yeah, that's so weird. That shouldn't be happening. I'll have to figure that out. Boat behind me. I'm gonna have to turn into the wind at some point. I'm not marking nothing. I'm gonna spin around. I might catch a little wind briefly. Apologies, but let me at least cut east. So I'm gonna have to spin south to turn east. Just rotate around here. Blue and gold flies doing the good Lord's work. Well, yeah, I mean, we took. What did we take? Did we take? Yeah, we took 2 on that. Greetings of Veracruz. Welcome, man. How'd you find me? Well, thank you for the good luck, my friend. All right, I'm gonna spin. It's gonna probably get left for a second. Apologies. Wind kind of goes away a bit. You hear the wind noise. Once I clear this boat, I can cut in. Of course, we got all the Kenosha charters coming down for their afternoon trips. there's a fish in the spread. And he just swam right by. Let me know if you got a little bit better now with the wind. Yeah, I got 3 in. Temp is 47. Inshore. 42 offshore. Thanks for joining us. Where are you guys at? You guys know what's going to happen, right? It's going to be quiet, and then all of a sudden, all 3 rods are going to go. That's probably how this is going to happen. That's probably how what's going to happen. As soon as I run by a pack of Coho, it's just going to fire off. What I'm doing most of the time in between fish, talking to myself like, come on, where you at? Come on. A whole lot of fishies and all of that. I see nothing. Come on, baby, where you at? Letting us pick the lures and 0. That's what you need us to teach you. Or we need me to teach you. Oh, you guys picked the stubby. You got 2 hits, 2 fish. So you guys made a good call on that one. Missed the first part. No, you can always scroll back and watch everything. No, I'm in Illinois. I did some exploring today. I kind of wish I didn't now in hindsight, but you know, it's one of those like high risk, high reward. You know, had I found some fish out deep, it could have been like great. It would have been amazing. But of course, when it doesn't happen, then you're like, damn, I wish I didn't go out there. But it is what it is. This is gonna make my day longer than what it needed to be. I was hoping to be like done by 9 or 10, the latest. Here we are at 11. Scrounging for our last 2 fish. We didn't have a small project. Okay, cool. No, I haven't made a choice yet. I have to go through everything. I started to go through it all, and I'm trying to organize it and start making calls and trying to see, like who's available, who would be a good fit. There's some like logistics that go into it. So yeah, that's still gonna happen. I got a bug on here. Get out of here. Still gonna be going through that. Well, I appreciate you still watching, man. What's up, Ray? Alright, what's going on here, guys? I had to get the fishing seater. No, I can get out there. I could have went all the way out to 100 plus if I wanted to today, but I didn't want to, like, I have to factor in the water temp. Like, being stranded out there and the water is 42 degrees is very different than me taking a dive right off the shoreline in 47 degree water. You know what I'm saying? So when the water starts warming up, then when hypothermia is less of a immediate factor, then I'll push out and do all that. But today I went out as far as 65. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Try and push south so that I can just do one northbound troll and hopefully just pick up these fish and call it. Because what, we got hit on the northbound troll. Do I modify? No, I don't. The only thing I'll modify is like my flashers, maybe. That's about it. Well, we're using lures that you guys that are watching pick. So I let the chat pick. So we got a stubby out with a fly, we got a mini flasher with a fly, and we got a fin fish out. And I'm just covering water. There's no specific depth right now. Today's been just randomness. And speed's been 2 to 2.5 range. Fish call always works. Well, for those of you guys that are members, I don't know if you guys are familiar with emojis. I have a selection of, when you become a member, you have access to different emojis that are for the channels. One of them is the ear fishy fishy. Maybe you guys gotta start like spamming that in the chat, and that'll get the fish out. Like, or find them anyway. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Here, fishy, fishy. Yeah, there's a couple different ones. So with like a hookup, there's like a fish on emoji. You know, I'm just trying to think of being creative. So like when we have these live moments, you guys can interact. Fish would still don't have one. Exactly. You're fishy. Come on, where you guys at? Lunchtime. I have time to check in. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping in for a little quick fishing lunch break. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. There were so many boats out yesterday and today. The other part of it is I wonder if all that pressure may have done something to the fish, scattered them out or something. You would have thought it was a weekend yesterday, and when I pulled up today, again, a lot of people out. I'm like, man, people are calling that PTO in, huh? Catch one. We caught two not too long ago. We need two more. We're done. Just got to come across fish. I'm like, guys, I'm telling you, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not marking anything. Today's totally different than yesterday. Yesterday there was a lot of roaming fish, and I'd see them. It was quick fishing. Today, not the same. And I think that's the thing about this kind of fishing is, man, like, it can switch up in the course of 24 hours. The water conditions changes everything, and the fish react pretty quickly to it. And I remember last year I was fishing. We had the cold water blew. It was the summertime. The cold water blew in near shore. I'm whacking the fish right in front of the harbors for that day. Overnight, the wind switched and blew the warm water back in. So less than 24 hours, we went from cold water near shore to back to warm. The fish were gone. Completely gone from that area. We're going to turn out and start trolling north again. See if we can pick up these last two fish. Maybe it's a directional thing. Perch colored stick bait with 15-foot depth ability. Well, I don't have a perch color, but I've got the thin fish. I mean, it'll get bit. But you know what? I'll slide in closer. Check it out. it out. He looks good. Still not seeing nothing. I'll bring up the rigger a little bit since we're going to get a little shallower. Made some adjustments that we're going to push in. Whew. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the stream. Tell what way the current's moving. Oh yeah, it's coming out of the south right now because I'm into it. You know, I can always tell just by how hard the motor has to work. So it's coming out of the south right now. Rigger popped. I gotta reset it real quick. I don't think a drive-by happened. I don't know why it popped. Why are they blasting horns up there? Rigger set again. Alright. Some fish. Some fish, guys. Where they at? Alright, man. Thank you, Chris. Have a good day at work. Just run out of Grand Haven, Ludington, Michigan with the Chieftain. Nice, man. There it is. On the thin fish. There it is. All right. Ninja board, one hand, and it's off. Alright, we get this guy in. That means we need one more. Feels like he might be a little small. He's a little guy. I'm going to shake him off. Oh my God. Of course he does that. Dude. He just alligator rolled all the line. Oh shit. Sometimes I really hate Coho. I don't know how that stupid fish managed to do what he just did. Are you kidding me? Dude, he wrapped himself in the line, and I don't even think he actually hooked himself. I think he swiped at it, wrapped the line, and was pinned on the line. So weird. All right, well, still need two. We still need two. To your left, we picked up 3 back-to-back at about 30 feet. Yeah, that's where I caught my... Wait, are you in the boat over here? Wait, what? You out here in a boat? Was that you honking the horn? How long do you think for a coast for Milwaukee? Ah, man. I think May. I mean, they're not even here in northern Illinois super thick. So... Ah, that's funny. Yeah, that's where I picked up those 2 fish. But I didn't want to go straight south because you guys were talking about the wind. So I had to kind of like loop in. I was like, whatever, let me cut in shallow real quick. But yeah, I'm pushing back out. That's funny. You're famous. Not at all, dude. In another life I was. That's funny. I was wondering, like, who's honking? Hello, welcome. Well, we had one, we lost one. It's fine. What's up, Mosa? Welcome. If you guys are new here, hello, hello, hello. slide out a little bit deeper. I really need to catch these 2 fish and call it so I can get going. Do we need to make any changes? I don't think we need to make any changes. Speed here. Wait, so how many you got in the box over there? And what time did you start fishing, JP? There's definitely been a picking here and there. You're on hunt for the last one? Gotcha. It ain't like yesterday. Then again, maybe it was. Maybe I didn't get onto the water till... No, I got on the water at 8. But the thing was, everyone was fishing in close. I went out deep, so that's kind of what it was. Started at 9, gotcha. Yeah, at about 9 o'clock, I was at 65 feet of water. Nothing to show for. Well, I had 1 fish at that I caught on the way up to the depths. Man, it's a beautiful day out here, guys. It's a beautiful day. Two more to go. Remind me of a police officer? No, it's just it keeps my hands warm. You know, it's a little chilly. I mean, it's like chilly, but like your hands are out in the open for a while, it get a little chilly. Where am I at? Lake Michigan. Or I don't know if you know what, like specifically, or any water discharge? No discharge where I'm at. And no, I don't use dipsies in the kayak. It's a lot of pressure. Dipsies put a lot of pressure on the rod and then on the gear track. So if I were to use one, it'd be like the little mini ones, which would be good for now for the spring. But no, I won't use like the bigger guys and not like that. Keep those on the boat. Pushing back out to a little bit deeper water. We slid into the teams. We took a fish while we hooked up, lost it with the kayak. I'm gonna adjust mine. I also have to pee really bad. Does using a dipsy make your kayak trek? It could. The bigger issue though is the amount of drag. You know, like if you're pedaling, it's just more energy you have to expend to, you know, because those discs are just dragging in the water, so it's just going to add to that. That's mostly the reason why. Even with a motor, it's just more dragging the water. Like for me now, my motor runs differently when I have my downrigger ball in the water versus when it's out. You know, to keep me at like 2.5 with the ball in the water, the engine has to work harder versus when it's not in the water, it doesn't have to work as hard to keep me at speed. So it's just about all that drag in the water. You just end up eating up your battery pretty quick. JP, is that you in the white boat right next to me, or are you further away? There's like one to my port close, and then there's a second one further away. What batteries am I running? I've been using the amped outdoor battery. I've been using them ever since I got my motor kayak, and they've been rock solid. So that's the only brand I've used up to this point. I haven't had a need to go anywhere else. So they power my kayak electronics and the motor. I have two separate batteries. Oh, you're behind them. Okay, so you're the boat further away. Gotcha. Launched on a Hammond yesterday morning. Looked for bass. Saw a handful of boats, salmon trolling outside the marina. Yeah. Didn't see anything caught, but did run into a few browns near shore. Yeah, the browns actually been better. I mean, I caught browns the last trip to Chicago. I caught 2 browns. Seems like the browns have been doing pretty good. It also seems like for the Indiana guys, it didn't really set up like how it normally does in the early, like that late winter, early spring period, like that transition period, because Indiana usually gets them really good, but it didn't seem like that really happened up to this point. You know, my buddy Brian from Big Lake Little Boat, I mean, he was telling me how just off it's been and different for them. So maybe everything sets up later than we're used to. Amp hour rating? Yeah, so I use 160 amp hour for my trolling motor, which gives me enough juice to, when I have to go off deep, it gives me enough juice to be able to like get off there and do that. At minimum, you're going to want 100 amp hour if you're going to be fishing open water. So yeah, anything less than that, you know, fine if you're going to stay in the harbor. But if you're going on open water, you're going to be trolling for a couple hours. You need the juice. What size Garmin screen do I have rigged up? I've got the 106, the 10-inch Ultra 2. So it's the 10-incher. Man, you know what kind of sucks? You know, I really want to record the live stream footage, and I'm almost done with my course on live scoping for salmon trolling. It's a game changer for sure. It's just always a pain in the ass to record the screen. And what sucks is the Ultra 16-inch has an HDMI port, which would then make it easier to record the screen. Even though the Ultra 2 has the active captain, you can record it through the helm, but the helm app, it isn't like as fluid, so it'll like lag here and there. So it's a little tough. No, I'm not running dipsies in the kayak. I was just telling the guys it's too much drag for the kayak. Too much pressure on the rod holders and the gear tracks. You know, I don't want to rip anything out. All right, guys, we're going on our north troll with the current. Let's see if we can get some bites here real quick. There's JP. See him over there. Are you solo? I think he's by himself too. I like how he's sitting up. I like how he's got it set up. He's sitting on the cooler at the bow with a nice view of every rod. Come on, fishy. Come on. Man, beautiful day though, man. Beautiful day. Size zero dipsies work. Yeah, those are the little ones, right? Yeah. And then there's like a mini one too, as well. But I never felt the need. I don't feel like I'm missing anything by not using the dipsy in the kayak. I'm using torpedo weights, and they get the job done. I don't feel like in the spring it's like super dire now. Would it be nice in the summertime when you're fishing deeper? Yeah, that'd be it'd be nice, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, with the wifey? Oh, nice. Still not seeing anything. Where did these fish go, dude? Where did they go? Holy crap. Where did they go? I'm kind of curious to find out how guys did in the early morning. For me, I never feel there's a need to get out, while it's dark and before the sun is up this early in the season. It's not like the summertime. The water's cold. The fish will be in or whatever. Coho will eat throughout the day, So at this time of the year, I'll kind of just come out at 7, 8, 9 in the morning and fish. I like that. Sucks having to wake up 3 a.m. all the time. That being said, I almost kind of wonder if the bite was going stronger and more fish were around early in the morning. Orange spoons? No, I pulled the spoons out. You know what? I think we're gonna do. I think I might put the spoon back out actually. Now that I'm in a little bit deeper water, I'm gonna pull. I mean, the thin fish went 0 for 1. Wow. So we'll put a spoon back out. This watercolor is beautiful, man. It's the best I've seen it all year so far. Because we've been getting beat up with all the winds. Oh no. Alright, you guys want to pick the spoon? You guys want to pick the spoon or what? I'll give you some options, I guess. Where's the other one at? Oh, all right. Do we go with half a bomb? Wonder Bread. Hold on, I'm looking. Or the Fireball. Choose wisely, folks. The fate of me catching a limit rests in your hands, guys. You guys didn't let me down. I got 2 in from your guys' choices. What's it going to be? One for Fireball, 2 for Fireball. What else? This is actually Second time ever fishing a yak spoon. I know the Michigan guys rave about it all the time. That's it. 3 for Fireball. All right, Fireball. Seems like that's going to be the final answer here. Now, if I don't catch anything on it, oh, I should have mentioned the other option was it called Soda? Super Slim? But I think you guys want Fireball, so. Fireball it is. I'm going to put it out in the 3 color. Still not seeing any fish, man. No pods and nothing happening right now. Do you guys fish that Fireball? All right, Fireball's in the water. Hope it catches me a fish. Let's see what happens here. We got the Fireball out now. You guys picked it for the 3 color. We've got the Stubby that you guys chose that took 2 fish for us, so we know that would work. And we've got the mini flash you guys picked as well. Any fish catching flies for just under surface? What do you mean, Ray? I'm not sure I understand. Dude, the water's even flattening out even more. It was... Well, we need to catch these 2 fish before the battery on my phone dies. I don't know that much. What's the average size of Coho over there? I fish in Washington State, and the fish appear to be shrinking size every year. Oh. Well, I mean, our spring Coho are about this size, so probably 19 incher, maybe 20. You kind of see the thickness of it. Perfect fillets. I mean, that's pretty cookie cutter size for our spring Coho right now. Come summertime, these guys are going to get big pretty quick. 5+ pounds. Oh, fish. Fish. Finally, guys. Finally. Hooked up. I'll leave the clicker around. You guys a little action. You guys hear what's going on. because I know you can't see everything. Maybe we'll turn it off. So random. Dude, it's so random right now. Hey, so if you're a member, you guys got that hooked up emote. Put it in the chat. Hooked up. Fish on. This guy just gave up hope on. Come on. Hey, fish, we got him. Woo! Stubby's doing the work. All right, let me get situated here. Jeez. Relax, buddy. Oh, look at that. Came right off. Perfect. All right, that's the stubby. I think it's called Easter egg. Blue Liz fly. There's some fish. There's some fish. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. This is the coho we just caught. Nice little guy. Bleed him out here. One and we're done, folks. One and we're done. Bloodbath in the kayak. Holy crap. All right. 5 fish is our limit. Love that sound, right? How deep are my lures, or what depth am I in right now? I've been all over, dude. I mean, from near shore out to, I went all the way up to 65 today, reconning. Lake Michigan, yeah. Was this in Washington in September after Pinks? Oh, here we go. We're gonna get hit. We got a pack of Coho just came in. Holy shit. Yeah, they're all out here. Holy crap. Holy crap. Well, I guess I know where they're hanging out at. They're jumping between the different rods. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 7 of them right now. No way they didn't take a rod. No way. They just blew off the rod. No way, bro. No way. Dude, there's no way that just happened. Oh, I wish I could show you what I was looking at. So, it was about 7 coho just came into the spread, we're jumping between the downrigger and the stubby rod, shooting back and forth, back and forth. One's coming up right now. He's on this one. He's on the stubby. Oh, he swung and he missed. He swung and he missed. Oh. He's still following it though. I'm gonna pick up the speed. See if I get him to go that way. Can't believe it. Anyway, they came into the spread. They were jumping back and forth, up and down, looking between the stubby and the downrigger, and they just all blew off. Like, no way. Can't believe that happened. Can't believe it. Hey, Rick, thank you. Look, just follow me, dude. Just follow me. That's funny. The furthest I've been ever in my kayak, 155, but that was out of Port Washington, where it gets much deeper, closer to shore. It's like 2 miles out, and you're in deep water. Hello, brother. How are you? And how's the fishing going? Well, we're doing good. We're picking away. We need one more fish for our limit, and we are done. Should have had one right there, man. There's just no way we didn't get a fish to take that down. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think what I might do, your guys' choice on the downrigger hasn't produced. I'm gonna switch it out. Try and get this last fish here. But yeah, I'm yo, Strobe with the $20 super chat, my brother. Coffee on me. Lord have mercy. That's a lot of coffee, man. Thank you so much. That really does go a long way, and I really do appreciate that, guys. The super chats help out a lot. Really do appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go with the GMO here. GMO 7-Up fly. We'll get this on the rigger here. I can't believe the 3-color didn't fire off with all the fish that we went through. Oh shoot, I gotta. Yeah, GMO is a Mr. Chrome mini flasher. That is the one I reached to first from his mini flashers. All right, let's try and finish this off, guys. You just got your limit? There you go. Are you northbound, troll? Oh, damn it. Popped out of the... Damn it. Yeah, that's where I got all my activity coming north. Problem is, where's the state line at? Yeah, I gotta turn. I haven't bought my Wisconsin license just yet, so I gotta do that this week. So we're gonna have to spin around here because I want to cross the border. Man, we should have had that other fish, man. We would have been done. On the Salmon. Those are good. People, I haven't used them in a while. I used to use the Salmon, especially when I fished Indiana early in the season. Things were deadly. Deadly. All right, it might get a little windy, guys. Is the wind okay? That's why I nudged the clip out of its position. So we're good still. All right, cool. All right, one more, we're done, folks. One more. Let's see what we turn here. Head southeast. You guys still good with the wind? It's not too bad. Hello, welcome. While we're waiting for this last fish, guys, I'm gonna make a shameless plug here. If you enjoy the content, of course, I put a good amount of it up on the channel for everybody to view. But for those that want extra, a lot of bonus content and exclusive videos that go up for members on YouTube as well as the Patreon. Also on the Patreon, I've got my spring salmon Coho full course. It's like a 2-hour-long course. Breaks everything down for Coho fishing. I also released a kayak and boat access points for 3 states: Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin. So if you're looking for different places to launch your kayak, small boat, I cover over 30 different launch points between 3 states. And you get access to the Google Earth file with all the GPS coordinates, so you can go ahead and take that and import it into your Google Maps or whatever, and then you can save them and then, set a point to go there on and all that stuff. So a lot of content on the Patreon for courses and stuff like that, bonus material. So if you guys consider checking that out, definitely appreciate it, the support. And I try to do my best to give a lot of added value for that support. So feel free to check out. The links are down in the video description. You can read up more and see what it's all about. Sound like a damn commercial, I know, but I don't have sponsors, so it's just me doing everything. All right, let's get back to fishing here. I'm trying to get this last damn fish. I can't believe that whole pod of fish that we didn't get one to bite. Oh. Wind isn't too bad. All right, perfect. swear, I think I'm like the only person out in the water right now. I see one boat, but I'm practically out here by myself. And it doesn't look, when I looked at the weather reports yesterday, it doesn't look like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday looked too fishable from what I last saw. Of course that could change, but when I looked before, it looked like it was pretty windy. At least not in a kayak, maybe in a boat or a big boat, but how do you do freshwater fishing? Well, yeah, technically I am right now. I'm on Lake Michigan. If you mean like, do I fish like lakes for bass? I haven't fished for bass in a while. I've caught some, but just as bycatch for crappie here, catch crappie fishing and stuff. Hit the like! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think at this point I'm just going to make my way in. If we catch it on the way in, we catch it. If not, then we're not. Because it's getting to be way too long here. And I still got to clean fish. I still got to finish the making meat strips video. And then I got to haul myself back to Chicago. And I want to avoid the traffic as best I can. I mean, in small rivers would fill with snakeheads. No, we don't have snakeheads up here. I think that's more of a Florida thing, South thing. Seen a dude on here catch a 4.4 pound crappie yesterday. No way, really? Damn. Were they in the South, right? Somewhere in the South, I'm guessing. I'm on Lake Michigan in Illinois. Was the advent of the LiPo 4 battery key in making trolling motor powered kayak reality? No, it didn't make it a reality. It made it more practical because having a lead acid battery is, I don't even know what percentage heavier than the lithium equivalent. So, you know, that would have been so much weight in the kayak, it would have been ridiculous. So I think it definitely helped, but it didn't, you know, create anything. How did I get sunburned? Oh, I put sunscreen on my face. And the rest of my body's covered right now, so. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on. Come on. Come on. The spoon been got a little dead for me today. I took one on it, but Get back to working on your boat. All right, SBG. Have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for stopping by. Currently in Tehran and used to fish in Indonesia. Oh, we got in snakeheads. Oh, you got snakeheads out there. At least in India, we get giant snakeheads. Pretty strong fight, but destroys bait so often. Makes me broke for real. Oh, you know what? Are the snakehead, are they native to that region? Maybe they are, huh? Yeah, I never caught one, but they say that they fight hard, so that's pretty cool. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. There you go. Exactly. Here, fishy, fishy. Yeah, native to here. Destroyed my entire DC twice. Broke 3 $600 rods. Yeah, no, absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. That's insane. I like to find how the fish as close as possible to him. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Oh man, how deep am I? I'm trolling back in. I'm in the what am I, 30 right now. That's funny. Come on, fishy, fishy, one more, just one son of a gun. Got a little yacht coming out of the harbor right now. Oh, no, sorry, I'm laughing at that. Too funny. Now, that's one YouTube video I'd want to watch. I'm going to loop into the wind real quick. I'm going to do one more pass north. See, seems like that's how we got our bites. They get a little windy. Bear with me. Layer, so I have like my fishing pants, you know, like the kind say though, if we had followed each other on Instagram, and then just randomly one day, I think he blocked me. Either he unfollowed me or he blocked me. And like, I might have seen him in person once in Kenosha. Very forward to him. Passed by, I didn't stop where he was at. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All right, enjoy the artwork, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you can't take that away, man. Dude, he knows what he's doing. You never take that away from him, regardless of any other matters. But when it comes to fishing, yeah. All right, last attempt here, going north. Come on, fishers, get it. Exactly. I mean, listen, you know, he did pretty good. He had a little bit of a grind, especially compared to yesterday, but all right, let's see what happens here. W content, looking forward to a vacation in June on the PW to fish. Out of PW to fish the Wisconsin side for the first time. PW, oh, so out of Port Washington. Wait, where's PW? What am I thinking of? It's at Port Washington? But no, you said the fish the Wisconsin side. Yeah. What's PW? You'll be out the Erie trip. Man, I was thinking about going to Erie this weekend, actually. I really want some walleye, man. I haven't had walleye in the freezer in such a long time. Okay, so it was Fort Washington. Okay. Well, you said out of PW to fish the Wisconsin side. I'm like, huh? Or maybe I misread that. Sorry. While I think in Detroit River, yeah. See, I don't go to the west end because it's too much like boat traffic for a kayak. I go more central area. So Avon Lake area, and then I got Lorraine there for protection if I need to. Fish taste awesome for how big they are. Yeah. You know, last time I was in Erie was about 3 years ago now, so kind of sad. I always try to go out there in April. All right, I'm gonna start turning in east. Got about 14% battery left on my phone here. Normally I bring an external battery charger, but I didn't today. I thought it would be super quick. Of course, it doesn't go as planned. Oh, I see now. That makes more sense. Got you. From Michigan against the Big Gap. Well, that's good, man. I mean, you said summertime, so I mean, yeah, things will be in full swing. Plenty of fish here. Yeah, you should get into it, man. Yeah, no problem, Rick. Thank you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we're trolling it now at this point. This is it. Moment of truth, folks. Last week of June, start something. Yeah, Rob will be there. Yeah, end of June's a good period. Things will be setting up, hopefully. Last one. Come on, play. Last one is always the hardest to catch. Man, isn't it, dude? No, I mean, we should have had that one when that whole pot of like 7 or 8 coho just blew by my stuff. I can't believe not one. That's usually never the case. I mean, when they're packed up in a wolf pack, they get hyper competitive, and they'll usually pluck 1 or 2 out of that group. Not seeing much happening here. This is like 4th and 2 with 5 seconds on the clock kind of a situation here. I'm getting closer to the harbor. Actually, I'm gonna pull the line out. It's only took one fish today, but it's one rip, but spoons ain't really super hot. Chose. Disappointed. Disappointed. What's up, man? Welcome. Like that might be it for today. Let me show you how we ended up here. Oh, that is our 4 fish for today. So I'm letting the water current. I'm in the water current speed 10 foot below. You know, I'm guessing the spoon wasn't moving proper. So you gotta blame everything but the spoon, huh? I see how that works. I did smoke. Actually, I have a video on the channel on how to smoke salmon. Right now, I mean, these spring coho are fantastic to smoke. Fantastic to smoke. These guys, I don't know if I'm going to smoke these guys. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll flay them up and decide. We had Coho last night for dinner. I did a honey Cajun salmon. Really, really good. I think that is going to be it for this trip. We were able to get, 3 in the kayak with you guys on the live stream, so it was really cool kind of interacting and letting you guys pick out the baits. It's might be something I'll try to refine and be able to do in the future, do another live where you guys like and pick all the baits and stuff like that. Then when I catch nothing, I can blame you guys. It's fun. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for joining me and everything. For channel members and Patreon members, more detailed report will be going up later today. Check out the courses that are available on the Patreon, guys. All the links are down below. The gear that's on the kayak, all that stuff. Check out all the links. Supports me, the channel immensely. I definitely appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the experience here. It wasn't like perfect. I got to get the mic thing working. I don't know what happened there, but maybe a better vantage point. We get more of a wide shot for the live. Something to work on. But yeah, appreciate you guys' time, man. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the water soon. Okay.